Hello everybody and welcome back to Gript Media. I am here with Malachy Steenson and we're going to be talking about the lockdown and some of the government's recent decisions regarding free speech. So very good to be here with you today.
Good morning, Ben.
So the first thing that we obviously have to discuss is Minister Simon Coveney and his statements regarding the government having to look at the right to protests in light of the COVID-19 virus. He says that, there's a balance that needs to be made between giving people, quote unquote, the right to protest and demonstrate, and then on the other hand, law and order. So what would you have to say regarding that?
Well, firstly, the government, any government, doesn't give us the right to protest or the right to have a view that differs from theirs. We have that right as humans. What governments can do, and what they've done in this country for many years, is that they try and limit that freedom and that ability to have an opinion and to voice that opinion and try and get people of a like mind to kind of agree with you. But what we have now is that it's not that the state doesn't want protests. It's not that the state doesn't agree with people having a right to free speech. They just have a difficulty with people voicing an opinion that they don't agree with, or that currently sits outside of the liberal kind of agenda that's being pursued. And this is not new, and it's normally been targeted at Republicans. If you go back to the Offences Against the State Act, which gives them the power to ban protests. And we saw, for instance, in 1976, the 60th anniversary of the Easter Rising, the parades in relation to that were banned. And then in 2016, we see the great and the good coming out and telling us how great the people in 1916 were, but yet they banned people commemorating them for years. Coveney's speech came out recently, but he made no comments in relation to the Black Lives Matter, for instance. He's complained about people coming out and protesting about the restrictions in relation to COVID. Many of those people have very valid questions which need to be answered. I don't know the answers, and I fail to get an answer to a simple question from the government, for instance. Why in March were we told that you don't need to wear a mask? And it was dangerous to wear a mask. And now today we're told, well, you have to wear a mask in certain circumstances, and those circumstances are increasing. What changed other than somebody sitting somewhere decided that there should be a change? So surely free people have the right to question those things. If not, let's just say that we're in a totalitarian regime where the government makes our decisions